High School Sports Live and PennLive present Mid-Penn Commonwealth football this afternoon from legendary Severance Field in Harrisburg as the Cougars. They will try and go 9-0 this afternoon as they take on the Central Dauphin Rams. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harrisburg with Ben Dupree. I'm Travis Sparks. It's great to have you with us. This is not exactly do or die today for Central Dauphin. They come in 3-5. They take 10 in the 6A tournament this year. They are currently 11th in the power rankings. They have a big matchup with Chambersburg next week to determine probably that last playoff spot, but they've got to face Harrisburg today. And everything for Central Dauphin will go through their quarterback, Mark Lebo. He's pretty much a running quarterback. He can throw, but Ben, he's got a great supporting cast as well.
Yes, he does. His favorite target is number 3, Peyton Wiley. He's the leading receiver on the team, and he also has his running back, Lennox Morris. He's the leading rusher, so we're looking to see how they fare off against this Cougar defense.
We saw Harrisburg last week. It was a struggle, but they won 21-16 at Cumberland Valley, looking to continue their undefeated season and stay atop the 6A rankings. Elias Koch had his touches last week, made a lot of difference with the ball, but he's got to get the ball. A little bit of quarterback trouble last week for Michael Shank Jr. He threw 4 interceptions. Luckily, the Cougars overcame them. A lot of it had to do with P.J. Dent, their running back.
Yes, P.J. Dent has done a great job filling in for Messiah Mickens, and I'm looking forward to see how Shank bounces back. You know, he's thrown for almost 2,000 yards this year. He's had a great season. He hasn't lost a game yet, so I'm interested to see how he bounces back and performs today.
Beautiful day here in Harrisburg, and we're ready for high school football here on PennLive.com.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know?
Now I can see clear. Perfect.
Getting ready for kickoff here is Julio Martinez. He'll be getting ready to kick deep for Central Dauphin. Back deep. Peyton Wiley. And we're underway. It's going to be a short kick. Fielded by Jaden Johnson. And he'll get up to about the 31-yard line. And that is where the Rams will take it.
Let's see how Central Dauphin starts out here having to drive 70 yards for the end zone against this Cougar defense.
Cougar defense played well last week. Big Kevin Brown in the middle. You'll see him both on offense and defense, number 74. You'll see Isaac Lewis, number 11, also at D tackle, 44. Israel Mitchell among the defenders that they'll have to face will the Rams. It's like a 4-man line to start. First down, Lebo. He's going to throw an out pattern incomplete. That was a forward pass.
Intended for
Jaden Johnson, the intended receiver, so second down.
Looks like Central Dauphin tried to run a tunnel screen there with number 5, Jaden Johnson. Passed a little bit too high.
We'll see how much penetration Harrisburg's defense can get and how little time Lebo may have to throw it. In the pistol. Option. Lebo running out of time. Looking, throwing, pass, incomplete. Tried to get it to Johnson again. Ran out of time. Isaac Lewis on the blitz.
Isaac Lewis has 7 sacks on the year. He's the Cougars' leading sack. He has the most on the team. It's interesting for the Harrisburg Cougars. A lot of their best players go both ways. You know, you don't usually see that on teams, even nowadays at the high school level. But one thing about Harrisburg, if you can play, you will play. So if you're good on offense, Coach Kyle's going to find a way to use you on defense.
Coach Calvin
and vice
Everett
versa.
With his Cougars starting out 8-0, including an emotional overtime win over Bishop McDevitt earlier this year. 4 receiver set now. Lebo looking. Tunnel screen. They wanted the hook and
That's live.
They're going to get it. Ending up with the ball is Isaac Hodgson after the pitch from Peyton Wiley. And that's enough for a first down.
That's interesting. That could have been ruled an incompletion as well, but the referees decided that the player had possession. It was a backwards lateral and heads-up play by Central Dauphin to pick it up and keep the play alive.
So there's the It was ruled a fumble, but picking it up on the bounce on the artificial surface here was enough. 11 yards, first down. First positive yardage for Central Dauphin today. Back to throw is Lebo. Ran out of time quickly. Good pursuit by Messiah Mickens.
There he is, Messiah Mickens. First game since the Bishop McDevitt game. He makes his presence known early on defense.
That goes as a run, a 3-yard loss. Excuse me, so it's second down and 13.
Messiah Mickens, the reigning Gatorade Pennsylvania Player of the Year. Quickly making a statement here in his first game back. He's coming back at the right time.
6 foot 200 running back. He's listed as a D-back, but made the sack there. False start.
Looks like we have illegal procedure. Well, it looks like we have offsides on Harrisburg.
So correction on that, it is offside. So second and 13 goes to second and 8. Mark it up to the 44, so second and 8.
Which is a much more manageable situation for the Rams. Second and 8, a whole lot better than second and 13. It's like about second and 9, actually.
Yeah, they marked it back a yard, so second and 9. Garcia with the jet sweep. And that's a play that we always see from Central Dauphin. They do the jet sweep, and man immediately turns up the middle of the field to go between the tackles, and Harrisburg read it perfectly.
Yes, definitely a staple play in Central Dauphin Rams playbook over the past years, ever since their state championship run in 2011.
So at the 44, they got to get to the 47 of Harrisburg for a first down. Try and go 2 for 2 on third downs here. Lebo throws over the middle. Pass is caught by Mason Wydra on the seam pattern. Up to the 36. First down.
That was a big-time throw from quarterback. And good catch from the receiver. And it caught it in traffic and took a good hit from the Harrisburg Cougars DBs.
Nice catch. Give him 23 yards up to the 36 and a first down. You try the middle again, and it's tough sledding for Isaac Hodgson. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like he got one, but those type of plays are very important. It's still positive yardage, and it keeps you fresh on early downs. So Coach Mack, even though it was only 1 yard, he's not too mad at that one for right now, where they're at on the field.
Second and 9. 5 receivers set now. Brandon Cooper also in as a receiver, number 8 to the top. Lebo looking, incomplete.
That was great anticipation on the play by number 7, Amir Russell for Harrisburg.
So Lebo, his helmet fell off. He's got to come out for a play. So on this 3rd and 9, they need to put a different quarterback in or possibly go Wildcat.
It's like Aiden Oliver's, and he's actually played some snaps over the season at quarterback, so he should be comfortable in there.
Play clock down to 15. They break. And the give from Hodgson to Garcia, and nothing happening.
So they opted to go with Wildcat with Isaac Hodgson. See, he's kind of in no man's land. Do you go for it? Do you punt it? It's like...
Yeah, from the 39, they got to get to the 26 for a first down. Another tackle for loss for Mickens.
It's like they're going to look like they're going for it. They might quick kick it, though. Might pooch kick it. what it looks like.
Trying aiming out of bounds on the left side. They do, so referee will mark it back up. Do the geometry. And he sees it in a line at the 20, so it ends up being a 19-yard punt. So 3 minutes, 46 seconds off the clock for CD, and nothing to show for it, and Harrisburg will have it at their own 20.
No points out of that, but they were able to flip the field, so we'll see what Harrisburg does with this opening drive.
Jayon Lewis, Elias Koch up the far side. And like they did last week a lot, Brown and Brown shift from right to left. And it's a give to P.J. Dent off that left side, and he gets 5 yards.
Dent has done a great job filling in for Messiah Mickens at the running back position. Comes in averaging 113 yards per game.
They go tempo, keep the same formation, and offsides. Good job on cadence. After they mark off the penalty, it might be enough for the first down.
You know, that's an underrated art from the quarterback position, to be able to draw kids off sides or draw your opponent off sides. There's definitely an art to it. Good job, Michael Schenk.
So it is 2nd and short. Dent, he's got it. Up to the 31.
Great play by number 8, Brandon Cooper, on defense for Central Dauphin.
And as expected, they go tempo again. Stop for a little bit. Schenk will look here to the near side. Get the play from the coaching staff. Same personnel. Elias Koch 1, Jayon Lewis 5. And then the Brown brothers, 33 Titus Brown and 74 Kevin Brown, make the shift. Probably a run. And instead the Browns pull to the left. Dent follows them to the 35 to pick up the 4.
Looks like they ran a counter with the brothers pulling.
Second and 6 for Harrisburg.
New personnel in 4, Kewan Sinkler, 3, Jawan Johnson also coming in. Schenk. Throw is out here to Johnson. He's got room past the 50, 48, first down.
Great play by number 3, Jawan Johnson, catching the ball and getting vertical. Receivers outside did a great job blocking, able to get him about a gain of 13.
We have an injury on the field. Let's take a quick break here. No score from Harrisburg. Back after this.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Jaden Johnson, the injured Ram, comes off the field. Looked like he was favoring his left arm. He jogged off, but was in visible pain. So Harrisburg off of the 17-yard gain. Johnson was in a stack formation. They're going to use that same stack formation, except Johnson is on the line of scrimmage and Sinkler is behind him. Schenk with Dent with him in the backfield. Excuse me, that's Mickens. That ends up being Mickens, and then on his first carry, he's got a first down. Welcome back, Mr. Mickens. 14 yards and a first down.
Good to see him back for these Cougars. Want to see the Cougars at full strength. Want to see everybody at full strength heading into the playoffs.
Same personnel. Mickens stays in as the running back. Not too often you can say uniform numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are on the field at the same time. 14 on the play clock. They got plenty of time. And they give up the middle to Mickens off the right side. He's got room to the 20. Flag on the play.
That was actually a good open field tackle by number 22, Avery Morin, for Central Dauphin.
Holding downfield. The hold was called downfield, so there will be some positive yardage.
Replay down.
So it's actually going to go as a 13-yard gain, but back it up 10 for the holding, so it's first down and 7 from the 31.
I won't be surprised if they would throw the screen. It was coming.
False start. So back it up to first and 12 now.
5-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Looks like they were looking to get Elias Koch a touch there. Let's see if they come back to him.
From the 36, Koch lines up, will line up to the boundary. Got 6, got to get the rest on the line of scrimmage. Receivers up top are. Koch comes in motion. Looks like they want to look for him. No, they're going to go to the outside, and it's a catch by Sinkler. 15, 11, first down.
That was a great ball by number 1, Michael Shank. I'm sorry, by number 6, Michael Shank. Great ball.
Mark it at the 12, 24 yards and another first down for the Cougars. 4 first downs already here in this drive. Koch with one-on-one coverage here to the near side.
I guess would be a post this time.
Haven't seen a good old-fashioned fade lately. Looking his way, looking Koch's way.
Oh,
just a little high, incomplete.
That was a good ball, good defense, good football right there.
It's like he was trying to post up in the corner there.
A little bit high.
Looking like ineligible player downfield was one of the signals. Central Dauphin, Coach McNamee figuring out what would be best. Would it be so ineligible? Still first down, so they're going to take the 5-yard penalty. It'll be first and 15. 4 penalties already this afternoon for the Cougars. Messiah Mickens off the right side, gets to the 5. Flag on the play for something.
Looks like it'd be a late hit on number 74, Kevin Brown, down the field. Tell you what, Messiah Mickens looks like he has fresh legs after the 7-week absence. He's back running hard.
Okay, so it's a dead ball foul, so the run counts to second down. So it was an 11-yard gain. And then the personal foul, mark him back 15. So back to the 21, and it's going to be second down. So second and 19.
Remains second down. The ball is being put at the Central Dolphin 21-yard line. Where it will be second and 18.
Did they call timeout before the play clock? Yes, they did. Timeout Harrisburg. Let's take a timeout as well. No score. 4 minutes, 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter on High School Sports Live on PennLive.com.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
So the Harrisburg drive, the first 6 plays went fairly well, but in the last 4 plays, there have been 4 penalties called on Harrisburg, and they've had to have a timeout called. So once everything's sorted out here, it's now 2nd and 19 at the 21.
So Harrisburg can still get a first down without getting a touchdown here.
4 receivers. Going to call it the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lineup here for Harrisburg.
Well, there's number 0.
But there's 0
you
here.
throw 0 in there.
So I'm wrong with that. PJ Dent is in. Shank looking, has a man caught by Johnson to the 14. So a gain of 7. So now 3rd and 12 coming up. Good protection. And the ability for Shank to create some time and wait for his receivers to get open.
Big 3rd down here coming up. Might be 4-down territory for the Cougars, honestly.
Mickens out, Dent in. 4 receivers. Man over the middle,
Pass,
caught.
good catch.
Sinkler. He'll get to the 5.
4th and 2.
They go tempo.
What do you think, Travis? Run behind Big Cat Brown or what?
Throw it to the left. You've got 2 receivers, both in. You have both in man coverage. I wouldn't throw the fade.
You can throw the fade up there to number 5, Jayon Lewis. He's a great athlete for the Cougars. Or you can throw it down here to Elias Cope. Let's see what Coach Kyle dials up. Run behind Big Kevin Brown.
Touchdown.
Run behind Big Kevin Brown.
PJ Dent.
That was a good drive by the Harrisburg Cougars. Couple penalties, but they overcame those. When it's all said and done, hand it off, run behind Big Kevin Brown, good things happen for him.
That's what you love to see, an 11-play, 80-yard drive. Extra point is good. 7-0 Harrisburg leading Central Dauphin on High School Sports Live on PennLive.com.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
So the return of Messiah Mickens to the running back spot. He's got 3 carries for 39 yards. Splitting time with PJ Dent. Dent ends up getting the 5-yard touchdown. And it's 7-0 Harrisburg after both teams have had the ball for one possession. Here's the kick. Gonna be a short kick, taken at the 24 by Johnson. He's back in after the injury. 30, 35, he gets up to about the 38.
Number 12, Derek Brown with the big hit on kickoff just now. What a great tackle. I say it all the time, solo tackles on special teams are highlights. Great hit.
So from the 38, CD takes over, coming in at 3-5, 11th place in the updated power rankings for District 3, and only 10 make the 6A tournament. CD's got to take on Chambersburg next week, possibly for that last playoff spot. Last night, Chambersburg lost to Cumberland Valley 7-0. The four-man line, the give up the middle, nothing doing for Isaac Hodgson.
What a great play for the Harrisburg Cougars by number 11, Isaac John Lewis. You know, he hit the pull-in blocker and still made the tackle. What a great play, high level.
4-yard loss. Lewis has been all over the field early on here, between rushing the quarterback, making the tackles for loss.
Well, he's wearing number 11.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to mimic Michael Parsons, obviously. He's doing a great job having his own name.
Lebo rolling out, looking, running out of time. Tries to cut upfield, gets to about the 42, pickup of 8.
Good job by the quarterback, Lebo. You know, that was a very decisive decision to get out there and pick out what he can. A lot of quarterbacks get out there and they hesitate and end up only rushing for 4 yards when they could have got 8. So not a bad play by the quarterback. Senior, great senior play. Big third down here.
Elias Koch playing center field as the safety. Forward motion by Central Dauphin. They're going to waive this. They'll decline the penalty because Lebo pretty much went nowhere.
Like you said, Elias Koch back playing safety. I think he's just as good as a safety as he is as a receiver, honestly. Great athlete, great punter as well. And we're about to see him return this punt, see what he can do with the ball in his hands for the first time. If they kick it to him.
Illegal shift, man moving in motion. Gonna decline it. It was a loss of 5 on the play, so 4th down. Had the ball not been snapped at the forward motion, that would not have been a penalty, but he is considered moving forward, and it's a penalty. So from the 37, it'll be 4th down. They get their 11th man out in the field, does Central Dauphin, and Elias Koch stands back at his own 30. Not much of a win to worry about. That's returnable. Koch at the 32. As a whole, about 25 yards on the return up to the 46.
Yeah, great return. Way to get the ball across the 50-yard line for his team. Got 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wow, Travis, we're still in the first quarter.
Good return. Bounced off about 3 different tacklers. So Harrisburg takes over in CD territory. 11-play, 80-yard drive resulted in a touchdown by P.J. Dent. Dent back in there as the running back. Michael Schenk pointing out his coverage. Now he's going to throw the out to Koch. His first reception. And an ankle tackle by Peyton Wiley. Wouldn't let go. He gets up to the 44. That's a gain of 2.
That was a great open field tackle because if he can get out of that, he has some more room up this sideline. Number 3, Juwan Johnson, was out there leading the way for him.
Now Johnson lines up behind Koch. Titus Brown. He's going to move to a tight end spot.
Freshman out there.
Juwan Johnson also out there. Jayon Lewis out of receiver. Koch here. And they give to Dent. Dent off left tackle. Mark him down at the 43, so just a gain of 1.
I'll tell you what, number 2 for Central Dauphin, Kamani Garcia, is having a great day on defense, making a lot of solo tackles.
And 7 for Harrisburg.
They don't have to get another playoff if they don't want to. Looks like they're going to try to anyway. Now they're going to check out the defense possibly and maybe run it. 6-5, 4. And just a lot of window dressing to say, hey, that's the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 7 when we return here in the second quarter. Harrisburg 7, Central Dauphin nothing on High School Sports Live on PennLive.com.
Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success. Tucked away on 34 private acres in York County, historic Shady Lane is the perfect outdoor wedding experience, providing historic cobblestone backdrops, forests, gardens, and a gorgeous glass greenhouse. Your wedding day will be easy and as stress-free as possible with our suites to get ready on site. Multiple ceremony options, a separate cocktail hour area, a tented reception space, and more. A wedding coordinator is included in your package to make your experience effortless. You can inquire at historicshadylane.com for more information.
3rd and 7 from the 44. Out pattern, caught. Jayon Lewis. He's out of bounds at the 28. 15 yards and a first down.
Jayon Lewis has turned into an unsung hero for the Cougars. Last year he led the Cougars to the district championship title and to the Final Four appearance. Now they're moving more of an athlete weapon role, and it's paying off. Also a great basketball player. Harrisburg's leading scorer, actually.
He got pressed into duty as quarterback last year and now being utilized more as a skill player.
He's back at quarterback right now.
It's going to be a wildcat. He'll run, but brought down, and a good job of pursuit out there by Kamani Garcia.
Kamani Garcia, again, great play. He's showing up today against the top team in the state, so good for him.
That's a loss of 4. So it'll be 2nd down and 14.
Beat the block, made a solo tackle.
Had to wrap him up, too.
He's a good football player.
17 on the play clock. We'll have plenty of time to get this off with Shank back in. It's Titus Brown in motion. Give to Mickens behind Brown. Mickens jumps outside. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage to the 28.
Tackled by number 10, Isaac Hodgson.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
So from the 28, got to get to the 18.
4-down territory for the Cougars for sure.
Possible shift coming with Titus Brown at the H-back. Fake to Mickens. Shank looking. Drop by Lewis.
Looks like he took his eyes off the ball as he's attempting to catch it to try to get up the field. But you got to look it all the way in first, secure the pass, and make your move.
So 4th down, obviously they're going to go for it.
At the 48-yard line of Central Dauphin.
Staying with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 personnel.
We got empty formation, no backs in the backfield.
Johnson, Sinkler, Lewis to the near side. Dent in there as well.
It's a little bit high, too high.
Out of bounds, incomplete. They were looking for Koch. So 4th down, turnover on downs. So Central Dauphin takes over at their 28.
That's a big stop for the Rams. Let's see what they do with it. That changes the momentum.
The wind has picked up here a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But it's still a beautiful day here.
Great day for football.
We have, we're up high in the press box. We've got windows open in front of us, doors open behind us, and when you get a gust of wind and you don't have your papers secured, they could be halfway to the Susquehanna if we're not careful here. There's the jet sweep with the run between the tackles up to the 30 by Peyton Wiley.
We also got bees up here as well. So we got windy with bees. It's nice enough for bees, but still cold enough for wind.
Bees, wasps, flies. We have all sorts. We're waiting on birds to come and make their presence felt somewhere around here too.
Tell you what, this is a great time of the year. Football, basketball, and baseball.
We have been
and hockey.
We have been blessed. We've had great weather all season long. I don't think we've lost. We're gonna have an option pass. Pass is incomplete. So Hodgson ended up getting the pitch, threw it to Wydra, but when Wydra caught the ball, he had a foot out of bounds, incomplete.
Missed opportunity for the Rams. For Central Dauphin here on this, you gotta be able to know where you're at on the field and keep your feet in bounds. It wasn't the greatest pass, but me as a coach, I'm saying you can make that catch. You can keep your feet in bounds there. Great play call from Coach Mack. Brings up 3rd down.
That would have been enough for a 1st down. So now they come out, CD does, in the 5-wide set. You watched the game versus Bishop McDevitt live here on Penn Live last night. CD East was in 5-man set pretty much all night and under pressure. Incomplete. The pass was intended for Brandon Cooper.
We have a player down for Harrisburg. Looks like number 64.
That is Rashad Wright. While we have a moment, let's take a break. 7-0 Harrisburg leading Central Dauphin on High School Sports Live on PennLive.com.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford parts and accessories.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Injured Harrisburg Cougar Rashad Wright walking off the field under his own power. 4th down and 8. Elias Koch back to receive this punt.
Last time the Cougars almost blocked the punt. Let's see if they come after it again.
Rugby-style punt from Hodgson. And they're going to say, no, Koch's going to take it. He had the nice bounce. See if he can use his speed. Now at the 32.
Great coverage by Central Dauphin.
Yeah, the 5 Rams that submerged Koch.
32.
So 38-yard punt, no return. As the change of possession happens here. First down for Harrisburg on their third possession of the afternoon.
It's like P.J. Dent's back in at running back.
So Dent, 2 receivers, and he's got the Brown brothers shifting from the left to the right. Dent to the 35. I'm going to be very curious to see if they line up the Brown brothers like they did in a square formation like they did last week with 2 receivers behind them. They ran that play against Cumberland Valley about 7 times last week, including the first play. Have not run it yet. So Kevin Brown goes to essentially a tight end position. Titus Brown at H-back. Michael Shank looking to throw, has time, throws to Koch.
First down.
To the 45, 46-yard line as about half of the Central Dauphin population ends up tackling Koch. So 11 yards and a first down.
Tell you what a luxury to have brothers like Kevin and Titus out there to block for you, protect for your quarterback. Actually, Titus went out on the route. I'm anxious to see how he looks out with the ball in the open field, whether he catches the ball, makes somebody miss, or runs through somebody. Them brothers are athletic, man. Shout out to the Browns.
The brothers Brown, not the Cleveland Browns, that's for sure.
There's P.J. Dent.
Look out.
Good cut.
First down. 13 yards and a first down. So 2 straight first downs here for Harrisburg. This tempo continues. Now I feel bad for the center sometimes because he just has to stay in that position and not move for about a good 25 seconds.
Trust me, he does it every day in practice. He's fine. His body gets accustomed to it.
Koch ends up dragging Mason Wydra another 5 yards.
Tell you what, Harrisburg, they're playing faster than they usually play over the course of the years. Usually don't see them playing this fast and this up-tempo offense. This year, that's a wrinkle. As you can see, we got Elias Cope make somebody miss.
That's Wydra, and he drags him. Now we've got a official's timeout. Fix a shoulder pad. Kevin Brown behind Titus Brown here in the backfield. Kevin Brown in motion. And Mickens goes up the middle, breaks through, 20, spins to the 15. 19 yards, another first down.
Can't say it enough. That man has fresh legs right now. He's patient, hits it, bursts through.
That's a darn good 1-2 combination if you've got Dent and Mickens in the backfield. Got Mickens now. We're going to run that same formation. Mickens goes to the left side. Out to the 10, out to the 8.
Made something out of nothing on that one.
I think it was Titus Brown who had the block in the backfield to spring Mickens free, because that should have been a 2-yard loss.
Second and 2.
So from the 7.
Titus Brown at H-back.
Shank with Mickens. Koch up top. They go to Mickens. Has a hole.
That'll be enough for a first down.
Yes, it will, to the 5. They'll stop the clock and move the chains and make it 1st and goal. Another productive drive for Harrisburg. Nine first downs already here in the first half for the Cougars. Lewis to the near side. Johnson 3 and Koch 1 up top. Dent in the backfield. Shank gives to Dent. Bounces off one. Runs into another.
That was a good job by Central Dolphins D-line if they got penetration. They pushed Harrisburg's offensive line backwards right into the running back.
So keep it 2nd and goal.
Mickens checks back into the game.
Big 71 Hussein Al-Tarfi needed a little help to get up. He's 6'5", 300. 3 receiver set again. Shank looking, touchdown, Elias Koch.
That right there was just pitch and catch.
Could see that one developing from up here.
Yeah. Good play call from Coach Kyle, good execution from his players. Got a little bit of run action. Quarterback pulls it, throws the slant behind it, touchdown.
Kick is good. 5:17 left to go in the first half. Harrisburg extends its lead to 14-0 on High School Sports Live on PennLive.com.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Nine plays, 68 yards, 3 minutes, 54 seconds. They got 4 first downs on the drive. As we'll recap all this coming up for you in the Jack Giambalvo halftime report, the landmark stats, the Cisco highlights, an interview with Kasaya Ashampong, who sang the national anthem. She's done play-by-play for Harrisburg. She's now at Howard University, doing a lot more. We'll talk with her coming up at halftime. Kickoff went out of bounds. That is a penalty. So it's an option now, re-kick or take it from the spot, because it went out of bounds before the 35.
It's like ball will be placed at about the 44, 43-yard line.
So the 42-yard line. So it'll be from the 44-yard line. First down here for the Rams.
This is a big possession for the Rams. As Harrisburg gets the ball back at halftime, you don't want to give the ball back to them before half to get another score in.
Coming up next Friday night here on PennLive.com, replayed on PCN on Saturday night. We're down in York at Smalls Field. York High hosting Central York. A lot of 6A playoff positioning up for grabs, and also the York Adams divisional title for both those schools. That's all coming up next Friday night, 7 o'clock here on Penn Live. Lebo under pressure, looking to throw, throws it away, had pressure from Samir Bullock.
Next week's broadcast, it will be a home game for me as I am on staff at York High as we take on Central York. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait.
That'll be my first visit to Smalls Field, believe it or not.
Oh, great stadium. You'll like it. You'll love it. Great environment.
So second down and 10. Central York lost last night. They were within 5, 26-21 at the start of the fourth quarter, and then gave up 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to Archbishop Hoban to lose 46-21. Lebo back to throw. Nice catch. Nice catch by Jaden Johnson, brought down by Trace Walker. 5 yards on the game.
It was a great catch. Trace Walker is Harrisburg's interception leader on the season. He has 3 so far.
Played a really good game last week against Cumberland Valley. Substitutions made, 20 on the play clock. Now Garcia's going to go out. The lineup, Wider 7, Johnson 5, 8 Cooper here to the near side, 10 Hodgson. Lebo back to throw. He looks up the middle this time to Peyton Wiley. That's enough for a first down.
That was a good catch and run by number 3, Peyton Wiley. At their leading receiver. As you can see, he's got good hands, pretty quick. Great play. Catch right there, missed tackle. It's to about the 39. Moves the sticks with 4 minutes here to go. Second quarter.
Yeah, score for Central Dauphin. They need something here. It's not necessarily do or die for them as far as the standings go in 6A, but it would go a long way towards.
What a jump off the ball from a side. It might be offsides though.
There was there was movement on the line again by the offense. Lebo was pressured by Kevin Brown. Ends up pretty much staying put. We'll see what the penalty is. Do they want to go 1st and 15 or 2nd and 10? So another legal shift by CD. They are going to take the 5-yard penalty.
That hurts. That puts them back behind the sticks.
So 3rd penalty for them tonight. This afternoon, excuse me. So 1st and 15 from the 46.
Quarterback Mark Lebo for Central Dauphin has been making some good decisions so far. Now in an obvious passing situation, we'll see what happens.
Three receivers. Lebo looking under pressure again. Inside screen, incomplete. Cooper was looking back at him and saying, why didn't you put it closer to me? Well, he was under pressure.
Quarterback was rolling to the right, and the receiver was coming in from the left. Awkward scenario, but I think that was a catchable ball.
See how much time he actually had to throw it. Yeah, he had 2 men in his face right away. So from the 46, they got to get to the 31 for a first down on 2nd and 15.
Watch out for Isaac John Lewis and Messiah Mickens off the edge here.
Mickens 2, Lewis 11. Here comes Mickens. There goes Brown pursuing, and smart play by Lebo. Jawan Johnson was in front of him, and also 44, Israel Mitchell.
Well, the one thing about sliding feet first, the ball gets marked where your slide began. If you slide head first, the ball gets marked where the slide ends. So that's why the ball is slided back so far.
So 3rd and 15. Lebo rolls left. Looks pass, batted in the air, incomplete. A nice job by
It might be a good thing for CD that was tipped at the line because there was nothing out there.
4th down. And the punt team will come on, and Elias Koch comes back in to receive. Hodgson will punt.
Last time CD motioned out of this punt formation was back off Harrisburg. Let's see how they handle it now. Oh, they went head up. And it's blocked, and it's blocked. And it's caught by number 11, Isaac John Lewis, and he's off to the races.
He's gone. He's gone. And half of that touchdown should go to Symir Bullock because he blocked the punt.
Like I said, on the previous punt, CD motioned out and it backed off the punt block attempt from Harrisburg, but this time they stay in it and it gets blocked for a touchdown.
Special teams touchdown for Harrisburg. Here it is.
There's a stat in football that says if you score on special teams, you have an 80% chance of winning the game.
Well, you combine that with the fact that they're up 3 scores now, and I think that percentage goes up to about 90.
We've seen crazy things happen, though. We've seen crazy things happen. But right now, Harrisburg has all the momentum.
Bullock with the block. Touchdown by Lewis. Extra point pending. Good. Harrisburg asserting itself here. 21-0. Cougars up on the Rams on High School Sports Live and PennLive.com. More after this.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Special teams, special teams, special teams. 21-0 off the punt block.
It's not easy to block a punt without roughing the punter. You can tell Harrisburg has practiced that throughout the week.
Julio Martinez will kick it towards Hale Avenue. 2 men deep for CD. Jaden Johnson. Also Peyton Wiley back there. Kick comes to Mason Wydra.
Good tackle. Number 7, Amir Russell, again with a solo tackle on special teams. Great play.
So 7-on-7 tackling. So the 38-yard line is where CD takes over. Saw this last night in the game, Central Dauphin East, Bishop McDevitt. Once CD East got down, they had to go more to a 5 wides, and the defensive line for Bishop McDevitt pretty much teed off on whoever was playing quarterback. They switched quarterbacks towards the end of the game. There's that
jet power
inside move, and going to the outside is Kamani Garcia. He gets out to the 40, and it's enough for a first down.
Kamani Garcia being a two-way player for these Rams. He's a senior, so this could be his last game playing Harrisburg. Or it could not be if they end up playing against them in the playoffs.
So 1st and 10 from the 41. Clock moving. Clock will move after the ball went out of bounds. Lebo takes it himself, gets tripped up. about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, so second down and 11.
Great pursuit by Harrisburg defense there.
Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up after this last 1:40 and change ticks off.
CD trying to run some time. That way Harrisburg can't get the ball back and get a touchdown before the half. I don't think they're going to go 5 wide and chuck it all around.
Well, they're bringing Lebo here to the near side, so we got a Wildcat set. And instead it's going to be Hodgson throwing it back to Lebo. And Lebo falls down. Thought there was a holding call out there. Now a timeout is going to be called by Harrisburg. They're going to save some time here with 1:05 to go.
Looks like Lebo sliding a little bit early. He could have got a couple more yards and probably got back to the original line of scrimmage.
So we third and about 12. Gonna get to the 31 for a first down. Timeouts left. Cougars, that is their first, so they've got 2 left. Rams have all 3 of theirs left.
Be interesting to see here if Coach Mack decides to go put the ball in the air or keep it on the ground to force Harrisburg to burn another timeout. Because if you throw an incomplete pass, it stops the clock.
And it is a tricky situation with it being 12 yards to go.
Yeah.
And your offense, other than that 21-yard run here earlier in the half, in the drive, just hasn't had the big plays. They've completed 1 pass for 23 yards. Aside from that, you don't have other, and that 21-yard run, you don't have any other plays longer than 10 yards here. Lebo to throw, runs out of time quickly. Throws it.
Is that a fumble?
No, they're going to call it incomplete. They're going to call it incomplete as Wydra dropped it.
That's what CD did not want. Now you have to punt it back to Harrisburg, and they have a whole minute left to get down the field.
So 1:05 on the clock, fourth down.
Oh, they're saying the completed pass before progress was stopped, before the ball came out.
All right, so ball will be spotted at the 38. So it was 4 yards, progress was stopped, so now 4th and 8 from the 38. So they're going to call forward progress. Yep, forward progress. That's what they're going to call. So it ends up being 4th down and 7.
And Harrisburg called a timeout to stop the clock.
So they are down to 1 timeout left.
It's interesting because the one official came in and immediately ruled incomplete. But I guess after talking it over, they decided that it was completed. Forward progress stopped. 4th down. Oh, so there was no timeout, Travis?
No. Interesting. They called the play dead, so the whistle called the play dead. Nobody had recovered the ball, and there is, I guess, no such thing as forward progress right now. So 4th and 7. Lebo back to throw, and Kevin Brown.
Doesn't matter anyway, Kevin Brown. That was a sack by number 74, Kevin Brown. Looks like he stripped the ball as well.
It's like J.J. Watt out there saying, that's enough. Let's get the ball back and get another score on the board.
Harrisburg has 34 seconds to go, 59 yards.
He did recover it.
Yep.
He did recover it, so let's see where they're going to, where did they mark it? They marked it at the 41. So 34 seconds left. They can get it in one play. They've got the speed to do it.
Yes, they do.
We'll see how much clock they want to. Everybody's saying look left, look deep. No, they go to the right side to Elias Koch. That's enough for a first down. That's 11 on the game.
Tell you what, Harrisburg has had 3 solid touchdown drives. They haven't had any super big plays or 30-yard touchdowns. Everything's methodical. Good job executing.
So from the 48, 4 receivers again. Looking, plenty of time for Shank.
A lot of room to run.
Flag on the play. Pass is caught by Johnson.
Stiff arms the man to the ground.
But it's going to come back. It's probably a hold. Darrell Dixon was not very happy at the call. Just on a personal note, it's my hope that whoever's stamping their feet up above is a coach, and that the floor is very sturdy up there. Imagine a coach falling in our laps right here.
Oh, man. That'd be tragic.
That would be a surprise.
Because I don't think he'll stop here. He'll keep going. Here we go. 13 seconds left. Clock's running.
Gary Sutton, I accidentally dropped some papers in his lap during a state championship game, and he was just stunned. I had to apologize to him profusely.
Next time we got to go for it all here.
Shank has a man. Johnson turns upfield.
Pads the stats a little bit.
Yes, as time runs out. It's completed to the 41. That's 19 yards. And that is the end of the first half. But a successful half for Harrisburg as they've held the Rams scoreless. 21-0 Harrisburg leading Central Dauphin. Halftime show, the Jack Giambalvo halftime show, coming up in just a moment here on High School Sports Live on PennLive.com.
Cisco is the leading global broadline food distributor, and we are happy to sponsor the Game of the Week to support local athletes. As one of the biggest employers of industrial athletes, we feel it is essential to highlight the importance of teamwork and sponsorship while encouraging youth to participate in sports.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
You have a running event you've worked hard to grow. Now take it to the next level. Invicta Running features live streaming coverage of charity runs, fun runs, 5Ks, 10Ks, 10-milers, half marathons, full marathons, and cross-country events. We bring it all to life with high-quality production and expert commentary. In addition, we bring our 17 by 10-foot LED trailer to allow spectators and sponsors to see the event live as it happens. Mix in some sponsor promotions and commercials, and Invicta helps grow your event with new added excitement. Call today to book for your upcoming running event.
AT&T has something called a connected learning program nationwide and here in the Commonwealth, and it's really focused on addressing the digital divide, really focused on supporting young men like are behind us here, and really focusing on getting them the skills and the mentorship and the items they need to make themselves better.
I really do appreciate this foundation, like a lot more than a lot of people like understand. Like really brought my day together and helped me keep my mind straight. And I don't know what position I would be in now if this place wasn't here.
With all the negativity that surrounds life, with all we see on the TV, social media, folks pointing fingers, lack of opportunities, the media is actually here to cover something good tonight.
Our Connected Learning Initiative is about addressing the digital divide. It's about connectivity, but it's also providing devices to quality programs like the one that we're here with today at the 3-Star Foundation. And these laptops are an AT&T donation to the 3-Star Foundation. I said donation. Here to announce a $5,000 contribution to the 3-Star Foundation, in addition to the laptops and Chromebooks. Many of these young men have very challenging lives. Not all of them, but many of them. So this provides them the resource and the connectivity and the device that will allow them to advance their careers.
The idea that folks are here from the private sector, people from the community, you got coaches that got hearts. The idea that you use basketball to be able to connect individuals with each other and provide mentorship and direction that actually is pushing into economic opportunity is brilliant. And right here in this room, there could be the next CEO of Microsoft. There could be the next mayor of Harrisburg. It could be the next president of the United States.
Really, just use these wisely, use these to make yourselves better men in the communities, okay? And go out and make a difference.
Award-winning Jack Gianvavo family dealerships have been growing for over 50 years. Now you can visit all 7 dealership locations throughout your county. At Jack Gianvavo, we understand family as we offer variety, style of vehicles that fit your lifestyle. Now we're expanding them choices and announcing Gianvavo Kia, Gianvavo Mitsubishi. Jack Gianvavo invites you to come experience the Gianvavo difference.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Rollover. Here at Pac Financial, we help you choose your ideal rollover plan. Steve Marazzo has decades of experience in understanding and working with his clientele to meet your individual needs and customize your perfect financial fit. Steve and Christian Marazzo and our team are here for you. So come, roll over with Pac Financial.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Halftime from Severance Field. All Harrisburg so far, 21-0 as they lead the Central Dauphin Rams. With Ben Dupree, I'm Travis Sparks. Great to have you with us. And Harrisburg clicking in every phase of the game this afternoon.
Every phase of the game, they're up 21-0. They had opportunity to score on special teams. Defense pitching a shutout. So right now, Cougars is dominating.
Let's take a look at some of our first half highlights as offense has been getting it done. There's only been one bad possession so far for the Cougars where they turned it over on downs. And first possession ends with P.J. Dent taking it up the middle, 5 yards for the touchdown to make it 7-0 on our Cisco halftime highlights. Then at the other end, perfect slant pattern to Elias Koch for the touchdown to make it 14-0. And then here comes the special teams. Beautiful job on the block by Samir Bullock.
Great awareness by number 11, Isaac John Lewis, to finish the play for a touchdown.
All the way for the touchdown, 3 for 3 on extra points so far for Harrisburg to make it 21-0. And a great job, offense, defense, and special teams this afternoon as the Rams, only 79 total yards so far. We are going to count that turnover that they had on 4th down where Kevin Brown made the recovery on the time that they went for it on 4th down. Harrisburg, most of those penalties were early on, but they've cleaned it up, and it looks a lot better here in the rest of the first half.
It does, and for Central Dauphin, I think one of the players who stood out was number 2, Kamani Garcia. He has about 4 or 5 tackles. He had a great run in the second quarter, and he's a true bright spot for this Rams.
They're probably going to have to throw it a lot more here in the second half, and Lebo's going to have to probably create more with his feet here in order to get past this very tough Harrisburg defense.
Yeah, easier said than done. You know, you got Messiah Mickens coming off the edge, Isaac John Lewis coming off the edge with a lot of help behind them with great linebackers and a good secondary. So, you know, we'll see if CD can come out, get a stop, and hopefully put some points on the board to make this a game.
Meanwhile, if you're Coach Calvin Everett, it's working. Just keep on keeping on, and having Mickens back in the lineup is working really well.
Yeah, you know, it's late October. We're coming up on late October, and Coach Kyle usually has his team playing their best ball around this time, heading into November and into December. So we'll see how it goes.
We're at homecoming. We're at halftime here at Harrisburg. We've got an interview coming up for you here in just a moment on High School Sports Live on PennLive.com. 21-0. Harrisburg leads Central Dauphin here at halftime.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
You have a running event you've worked hard to grow. Now take it to the next level. Invicta Running features live streaming coverage of charity runs, fun runs, 5Ks, 10Ks, 10-milers, half marathons, full marathons, and cross-country events. We bring it all to life with high-quality production and expert commentary. In addition, we bring our 17 by 10-foot LED trailer to allow spectators and sponsors to see the event live as it happens. Mix in some sponsor promotions and commercials, and Invicta helps grow your event with new added excitement. Call today to book for your upcoming running event.
Back here on High School Sports Live, 21-0 Harrisburg leading Central Dauphin on PennLive.com, and I am very assured this afternoon that if I should get laryngitis suddenly, I've got another play-by-play voice with me here.
Uh-oh.
Kasaya Ashpamong, welcome to you.
Nice to meet you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. All right, you're, I can't call you a jack of all trades. How about a Jill of all trades? Because you sang the national anthem today. Yes. You've done play-by-play on YouTube of Harrisburg High football.
Yes.
You're at Howard University, I believe, correct?
Yes.
And you've done pretty much a lot already in broadcasting. Tell us, how did you get involved in doing play-by-play of Harrisburg in the first place?
Well, I have to give so much credit to Mr. Sean Oliveira, who is a part of the communications program here at Harrisburg School District. I was in 10th grade when he offered me the opportunity just to work the camera. And I jokingly said, well, hey, I like watching football. I play Madden a lot. Let me give it a shot at commentating. And it went surprisingly well. He invited me to do it the game after, the very next week, and then the very next season, the season after that. And I just knew, like, that was my profession for me.
So you've already got the experience behind the camera. You've got experience behind the microphone already. What all are you doing at Howard University as far as classes right now?
I'm actually taking a couple communications courses. That's my major in TV and film production.
Sure.
I have some under my belt already. I came into college with a couple college credits as well from Harrisburg School District, so I'm appreciative excited for Harrisburg University and HAC for having those college and high school programs. But other than that, I'm actually very involved in our athletic program where I'm working for ESPN Plus, along with an intern for CBS Sports, and then also being a color analyst for our Howard Radio football team.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We need more young ladies like this and young gentlemen like this in our profession right now who can do pretty much everything. What's your favorite sport to do?
Football.
Okay.
100%. Now, if I had to play, 100% softball, but I love watching football. The adrenaline that you get from watching, even if it's like two teams like the Panthers and the Ravens, and I'm a Ravens fan, so I'm saying that we suck this year, but the Panthers and the Ravens, I would love it. I love everything about football.
Even the preparation, even over-preparing?
Now, the preparation, I would have to say that is the hardest thing to do. And it's so easy, you know, when you're doing it for the same team, but you have to remember about biases and then also considering the fact that rosters change, injuries happen. I think the hardest thing for me is studying the opposite team and being able to know them just as well as I know my team, whatever. I'm commentating for Howard Radio. It's a challenge, but I love it because I love the game of football.
10 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Somewhere in Bristol, Connecticut, if it's with ESPN, or honestly on the road with CBS. I'm very grateful for CBS for giving me the opportunity to work with them this spring, and then again coming up in a couple of months as an intern. But I would love to work with them on a bigger level. I know being a play-by-play commentator, wherever you are, is a hard thing. Talent everywhere. They try to be on camera, and it's not always available for everyone. So I'm grateful for Howard University and for Mr. Sean for allowing me to learn both sides, on and off the camera, so that I have a job wherever I'm working. And it's in the sport and profession that I want to work in.
I hope to see you on TV someday.
I appreciate it.
I hope that I can watch TV when I'm in my easy chair when I'm 75 years old. Yeah, I interviewed her. Watching either a football or a basketball game or something like that. I wish you well.
Thank you so much, sir.
Please, as having done 30 years in this industry, whether it's radio or television, get as well-rounded as possible.
Yes, sir.
Radio is just as good as television, trust me. Sometimes the pictures are better, too.
Yes.
But I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Keziah Ashmamong, hopefully we see her on a television or hear her on a radio someday, somewhere in this wonderful nation. 21-0, Harrisburg leading Central Dauphin. Back after this here on PennLive.com.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Advanced Hoops is offering fall intensity classes, and we're excited because we have a lot of cutting-edge drills that we're adding to the training format this year. They're going to help players get ready for the season.
This is our change of direction drill, also known as the slocum drill, that we will focus on this fall. We have the kids quick in and out, an explosion out of their cuts. Watch me as I demonstrate, like Superman. This is our lateral drill, our one-leg lateral drill, which focuses on singling out one leg for power and explosion to the goal. This next drill you're going to see is our defensive alternating hands drill, which allows the players to move from side to side while switching hands with a cone, which in a game will simulate you're switching hands to hands and also opening up and changing direction for help side defense.
a drill I really like. It's called root and layups. Basically, inside hand attacking the rim. So when you're attacking from the left side, you're going to use your inside right hand for a layup and extend toward the basket. When on your right elbow, you're going to extend and stretch in with the left hand. This will often allow you to get a shot off and beat a defender to the basket using your inside hand. All intensity program is going to be awesome. As you can see, there's a lot of cutting edge drills that our coaches are excited to teach. It ranges from ball handling drills to strength, upper, lower body explosion drills, working on layups with opposite hands. You name it, we're going to do it this fall, and we're going to prepare the kids for the season. Kids that do our 10-week fall program, fall intensity will have an advantage. Sign up today.
$21-0 Harrisburg leading Central Dauphin here at homecoming at halftime. You just saw him in tape. Now you get to see him live. Charlie Fortney here from Advanced Hoops, and he's our boss. He's the one who helps put everything together. We've just been figuring it out. 17 seasons already?
Yeah, 2026 will definitely mark the 17th combined season this winter, so yeah.
So when do we get our diploma?
I don't know. Tell you what, we survived COVID when every when online became popular because people couldn't go to the games. We felt an obligation to keep it going, and our sponsors and a good number stuck with us, and we were able to have a season that year and keep it going. I mean, a lot of people love watching these games, and the connection with PennLive, the re-airing with PCN, it's just a great teamwork effort to make this happen. Chris Hopkins and PennLive and Matt Hall at PCN, just everybody working together to make sure as many people as possible can see these talented athletes. I mean, today we're looking at how many 3, 4, and 5-star athletes. It's like I haven't seen this kind of talent on a high school football field in a while.
If you missed our game last night on PennLive, you can watch it on PCN tonight. Bishop McDevitt and Central Dauphin East, and then next Friday night our regular season finale with Central York and York, and then playoffs.
Yeah, and the Central York game, I believe it has league implications down there.
And seeding implications
for the district
power rankings too. Yes.
I would like to see this Harrisburg team. I don't want to jump over all the other teams in the district, but I'd like to see this Harrisburg team finally be able to get to that state semis champion, maybe pull off a state championship, because it always seems like they're running into like a St. Joe's Prep or somebody that just has like 2 different lineups of college football players, and the depth is usually the factor. But with the marquee talent at Harrisburg, I'm hoping they have enough this year to do it for South Central Pennsylvania.
Once we get done with football season, then it's basketball and wrestling season.
Yes. I think our wrestling lineup is going to be healthy this year, which is good. We got good announcers for that, and we also have a game of the week for basketball coming up. So we're looking forward to continuing the partnership with PennLive. We're averaging over 25,000 views per broadcast online, so it's working. So let's keep it going, and we just love to bring the product to South Central Pennsylvania. And what I love the most is when you're walking in a diner or a restaurant and you get this senior citizen grab you by the shoulder and say, hey, where's the schedule at? I didn't see the schedule. Where do I find the schedule? So it just shows you that people are interested, and people that can't get to games anymore are really interested, and it allows the parents to go back and rewatch the games and the kids.
And here's the thing, it's not just South Central PA, it's the world.
Oh yeah, well, college coaches have definitely recruited kids off these videos, and Vika does a great job of making it just comes out so clear online, and you can't say that all the time. A lot of times you watch online feeds and they're blurry, and it looks like it's snowing, and so what a great job Vika does, and we're excited to keep going, Travis.
We'll keep going with the second half here in just a moment. Teams back out on the field. They put the extra 3 minutes on the clock. We take a break. Ben Dupree joins me once again. Harrisburg leads Central Dauphin 21-0 here on High School Sports Live. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Cisco is the leading global broadline food distributor, and we are happy to sponsor the Game of the Week to support local athletes. As one of the biggest employers of industrial athletes, we feel it is essential to highlight the importance of teamwork and sponsorship while encouraging you to participate in sports.
Rollover. Here at Pac Financial, we help you choose your ideal rollover plan. Steve Marazzo has decades of experience in understanding and working with his clientele to meet your individual needs and customize your perfect financial fit. Steve and Christian Marazzo and our team are here for you. So come, roll over with Pac Financial.
Award-winning Jack Gianvavo family dealerships have been growing for over 50 years. Now you can visit all 7 dealership locations throughout your county. At Jack Gianvavo, we understand family as we offer variety, style of vehicles that fit your lifestyle. Now we're expanding them choices and announcing Gianvavo Kia, Gianvavo Mitsubishi. Jack Gianvavo invites you to come experience the Gianvavo difference.
Tucked away on 34 private acres in York County, historic Shady Lane is the perfect outdoor wedding experience, providing historic cobblestone backdrops, forests, gardens, and a gorgeous glass greenhouse. Your wedding day will be easy and as stress-free as possible with our suites to get ready on site. Multiple ceremony options, a separate cocktail hour area, a tented reception space, and more. A wedding coordinator is included in your package to make your experience effortless. You can inquire at historicshadylane.com for more information.
Picture perfect Saturday afternoon in Harrisburg, like they've been playing here for so many years. And a great game so far for Harrisburg. 21-0 as they look to go 9-0. They have Central Dauphin East next week. Try and go undefeated in the regular season and claim the top spot in the District 3 6A power rankings. You know, Charlie talked about some of the teams they might run into later on in the season. You got to get out of a tough District 3 tournament first before we start talking states, you know, likes of Pine Richland and St. Joe's Prep. We shall see as Harrisburg will take this one, and that's Trace Walker coming across the field to the 40, to the 45, a flag on the play. So part of that will be negated. Harrisburg did defer, that's why they got the ball here to start the third quarter. They mark it from the 39. Again, you call it an illegal block. It'll be back to the 29. It's a hold. 6th penalty of the game for them. So Cougars will start at their 29-yard line. Awesome crowd this afternoon as well.
Great crowd for this homecoming game here.
We got a lot of alumni band and a lot of alumni cheerleaders as well today too.
Great halftime show.
First down from the 29. PJ Dent out of 1 tackle, out of 2 tackles, out of 3 tackles, gets to the 37. Pickup of 8.
That was a great run by PJ Dent. Able to evade a couple defenders, get his shoulders up the field, brings up 2nd and 2. Interesting, we have number 1 Elias Koch in the slot here. Usually he's on the outside, but to get to move him around, he's a weapon.
4 Sinkler also in the slot, 5 Jayon Lewis to the far side. Michael Shank.
Oh, bad snap. Covered by Central Dauphin.
CD got it.
Looks like the ball hit the pulling lineman as he was coming around to try to make a block. You don't usually see that.
61, Collier Book, a 6'6", 265 lineman. He recovers it.
Yep, as you can see here, it gets snapped and the ball hits number 51 for Harrisburg. Takes a CD bounce. Brings up a short field for Central Dauphin. Huge swing of momentum here.
So deferring the first half kick does not go in Harrisburg's favor, and CD will take over at the 33.
It'll be interesting to see if they take a shot at the end zone off the first play. A lot of emotion, momentum swing.
They have not thrown deep very much today. Lebo.
There it is. Took a shot. They tried to fake.
Going to Hodgson.
They did.
Hodgson has a receiver open if he wants it, but a great pursuit by Noah Ewell. And there was a receiver open, but we got a flag on the far side as well. So Hodgson tried to throw it downfield, and
there was a receiver open, but there was pressure by Noah Ewell.
All right, so wave the flag off. The run still goes for 8 yards. So 2nd down and 2.
Well, I think he got back just past the line of scrimmage. So it looks like a 2nd and 10-ish. 9, 10.
We did, yes. So no gain on that. I apologize. 2nd down and 10. Garcia with the give, but nothing doing. And again, Noah Ewell making a defensive stop.
Noah Ewell comes in averaging 8.3 tackles a game. So it's the first time calling his name tonight, these last 2 plays, but never too late to get started. Good job, young man.
3rd and 12 now from the 35. CD trying to convert on the turnover. Lebo looks.
Mickens.
Goodbye.
Coming off the edge.
And that is a 15-yard loss.
And if Mickens didn't get him, number 11, Isaac John Lewis, right there, ready to back him up. Brings up a 4th and long.
4th down in downtown. Need 27 yards to get a first down, so they're going to punt. And Elias Cole, who had 1 good punt return in the
Central Dauphin
first half,
unable to do anything with that short field, end up losing about 15 yards. And they're motioning out to try to call off the pressure of the punt, which works.
Not a great punt. They punt away from Coke.
Takes a decent bounce, a great bounce.
And it's going to drop at the 11. First down. 9:13 to go here.
So Harrisburg gets the opportunity to put another long drive up. Let's see if they continue to sustain drives and dink, or they get a big play to bust the game open, or let's see if Central Dauphin can get a stop here.
I'm going to guess that last play that they ran, they're going to put it away for the game. The pulling guard play.
Get a pulling guard. They might come back to it. They just got the timing has to get right.
So Messiah Mickens back in as the running back. Michael Shank sends Titus Brown in motion. There's Mickens.
Oh, he gets away.
Gets away and now turns upfield.
Good open field tackle.
Up to the 17. I think if he would have gone outside, he would have had a little more room.
It always looks like that until you get down there.
I would have thought his speed could have gotten him a couple more yards, but he opted to go upfield, the 17.
Which is the smart football play, especially next year when he gets to the next level. You can't run around, guys. So you might as well practice good habits now. Play action.
Good catch, first down.
Is that number 5, Jayon Lewis?
Just a curl pattern. Gets it. First down.
Yeah. Jayon did a good job sitting down right in that zone in the soft spot. Move the sticks. 1st and 10.
That's up to the 23, a gain of 6.
Central Dolphins defense, yes, it's 21-0, but they only gave up 2 scores because one of the touchdowns was on special teams. Their defense isn't playing bad. Coach Mack can't be mad at his defense. The offense needs to pick it up, but the defense is holding it down.
Lewis back to throw, throwing to Coke.
Double pass.
Throw it. He got Jayon Lewis.
Good catch.
Got it. To the 35, 30 down to the 29.
There's the big play. There's the big play right there. Ball was a little bit underthrown, but it was a pretty ball, and Jayon was able to make a play on it.
49 yards and a first down.
There it is, a double pass to Coke. Coke spent some time in his Little League career playing quarterback, so he has a background playing that as well.
Multiple shifts. Coke now going to come in motion. Now they go to Mickens to the right side on the clear out. Mickens. Oh, fumble. Recovered at the 6 by Peyton Wiley.
Side Mickens holding the ball away from his body. Very dangerous. What a play by CD to knock it out and again change the momentum of the game. So Coach Mack can have the ball at his yard line. Whole lot better than being on defense down here.
So second drive of the half for Harrisburg ending in a turnover. 6-yard line. Officials timeout right now. One of the Rams fixing his shoe. Some scores from last night. As you saw here on Penn Live, Bishop McDevitt over Central Dauphin East 49-7. Cedar Cliff beat Altoona 28-6. Cumberland Valley over Chambersburg 7-0. Run down the rest of the Mid-Penn scores for you here throughout the third quarter. Lebo up the middle. Not much. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. East Pennsboro beat James Buchanan 24-0. Lower Dauphin over Waynesboro 41-17. Mechanicsburg in a defensive struggle beat Hershey 7-0. Middletown over Big Spring 20-17. Shippensburg beat Northern York 28-7. State College over Carlisle 58-8. Susquehanna Township over Trinity 24-14. Upper Dauphin beat Newport 35-14. West Perry over Milton Hershey 27-20. Thursday night Steel High beat Susquehanna 52-8. These and more scores available at PennLive.com. Lebo rolling right, has a man, good catch. Jaden Johnson to about the 12.
Brings up third and about 5.
They got to get to the 16. Ball at about the 11.5.
See if CD's offense can get a first down here and sustain this drive. Their defense is playing very well, in my opinion.
Roll left.
Good defense.
And Jaden Johnson wants a flag, not going to get it. And it's fourth down.
There's a great pursuit by the Harrisburg Cougars defense. Forced an errant throw. Great coverage as well. Let's see if the Cougars come after the kicker, come after the punter, or if they play it safe and look for the return.
Koch stands at the CD 42 to await Hodgson's punt. They don't have Well, let's see if they show motion again.
I would. Yeah,
they do. So not as much of a rush this time. Hodgson almost blocked. Koch.
They didn't.
He'll catch it over his shoulder at the 49. To the 40, to the 38.
Hunter was hit, but no flag.
The punt went 40. Koch returned it 13 yards. That was an excellent over-the-shoulder catch by Koch.
Great field position for the Cougars to start.
It's a 38-yard line of CD.
Again, it's probably a time where Harrisburg might take a shot at the end zone as well. Short field, 1st and 10, 4-down territory. Let's see what Coach Kyle has up his sleeve.
Johnson far side, along with Sinkler. Koch here to the near side. 2 men in the backfield. They give to Mickens.
Plays it safe. 2-yard gain.
On the dive play, so 2nd down and 8.
Kev Brown was out here driving this man to the sideline.
He got in trouble for doing that earlier. Got a player down here for the Rams. While they tend to him, let's take a break. 5:16 left to go, 3rd quarter. Harrisburg up on CD, 21-0 on High School Sports Live.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
You have a running event you've worked hard to grow. Now take it to the next level. Invicta Running features live streaming coverage of charity runs, fun runs, 5Ks, 10Ks, 10-milers, half marathons, full marathons, and cross-country events. We bring it all to life with high-quality production and expert commentary. In addition, we bring our 17 by 10-foot LED trailer to allow spectators and sponsors to see the event live as it happens. Mix in some sponsor promotions and commercials, and Invicta helps grow your event with new added excitement. Call today to book for your upcoming running event.
Collier booked the injured CD Ram, made his way off the field. Michael Shank with 2 men in the backfield with him on 2nd and 9.
We got option. On top.
Shank takes it himself to the 32. That's 4 yards. Haven't seen that yet today.
Yeah, but Shank did a good job getting downhill up the field. He just slipped on his cut. But usually you see quarterbacks sometimes take it wide and drag the play out. He got immediately upfield. He got positive yards.
This is a one of those rubber pellet kind of turf fields. 3rd and 4.
We got Kev Brown out here. Oh, here's the formation.
There's the square formation, yes. There's Koch with Johnson and the Brown brothers. It's behind the line of scrimmage. It's an incomplete pass. Timing just thrown off a little bit by it. Pass was intended for Jayon Lewis.
Looked a little bit rushed.
So 4th down. All right, so this is interesting. Shank is coming off. Dent stays in. Jayon Lewis is in. Lewis played quarterback last year. He already played quarterback for a play today. Got to get to the 28. 7 on the play clock. They might just run this down and call timeout. We'll keep it here. During this timeout, reminder next week, Central York and York. 7 o'clock game time. It'll be replayed Saturday night, 7 o'clock on Pennsylvania Cable Network. And then the playoffs to be announced.
It'll be a county championship next week.
Which it's been like for the last decade, it seems like.
It seems like I think it's 8 out of the last 10 years. It's been York for Central York for the York County Championship.
3 years ago in that game, I was at Central helping out our friend Gary Sutton do the game, and that was the torrential downpour game where I think it rained about an inch an hour the entire game. No lightning in it, but that was a quagmire.
The weather plays a role in this sport.
But we've been lucky, knock on wood, 9 straight weeks, and there hasn't been a whole lot of significant weather here, at least in Central PA here. 4th down.
You got Coke split out wide. Probably get like a hitch down here at the
Shank
sticks.
is back in.
There it is.
Batted down. And a good job of defense by CD's Cameron Book, 6'3", 232 sophomore. Just got his big paws up there, batted it down, and it's 3 and out for Harrisburg. We have an injured Harrisburg player. And he's getting back up quickly. Injured man is Tavon Williamson, 6', 275 senior. They will honor all these seniors at Senior Day next Saturday when Harrisburg takes on CD East. That's a 1 o'clock start here at Severance Field. Meanwhile, CD and Chambersburg could be for the last playoff spot, for the 10th and final playoff spot in District 3 6A. That'll be next Friday night at 7 over at Landis Field. The senior night for the Rams.
This will be the first time Chambersburg has been in the playoffs in a while. Looking forward to seeing if they can sneak in there.
So CD takes timeout. We're going to take a timeout this time. 4:09 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 21-0. Harrisburg up on CD on High School Sports Live.
You have a running event you've worked hard to grow. Now take it to the next level. Invicta Running features live streaming coverage of charity runs, fun runs, 5Ks, 10Ks, 10-milers, half marathons, full marathons, and cross-country events. We bring it all to life with high-quality production and expert commentary. In addition, we bring our 17 by 10-foot LED trailer to allow spectators and sponsors to see the event live as it happens. Mix in some sponsor promotions and commercials, and Invicta helps grow your event with new added excitement. Call today to book for your upcoming running event.
Going to give a plug to my friends at WEEU Radio in Reading, coming up next Friday night at 11 during the Friday Night Scoreboard Show, which I'm glad to be a part of. We'll have Rod Crisco talking the District 3 power rankings and who is in and who is out as far as the District 3 playoffs. That's on 830weeu.com next this upcoming Friday night during the Friday Night Scoreboard Show, 10 to 11:30 on WEEU. Lebo looking to throw. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Brandon Cooper. Coverage out there by Amir Russell.
A little bit outside, a little bit too far. As a quarterback, you want to keep the ball in bounds to give your guy a chance. So let's see if they come back to that later on in the game.
And if you're into the state power rankings, the state rankings for Penn Live, Eric Epler will have those released Tuesday morning. Also, don't forget the podcast here on PennLive.com, talking everything high school football. Check Penn Live every day, and don't forget to subscribe as well to PennLive.com. 4 receivers set now for the Rams. Back to throw is Lebo.
Oh, got screen pass to the right.
Hodgson.
Ooh, good hit. Number 12, Derek Brown finishes him off strongly. Derek Brown, he has a couple offers, FBS offers.
So maybe about a 3-yard gain there. So 3rd and 7. I think Brown was right place at the right time. Hodgson was carrying a Cougar on his back, and his momentum just carried each other into them.
Well, you know, being at the right place at the right time is a skill. So there it is. Good hit. Way to finish it.
4 receivers for CD. Lebo throwing. Runs out of time and is sacked at the 29.
Who's that, number 11, our guy?
That's
Isaac John Lewis. Is that sack number 3 on the day?
That's 3. I have him for 5 tackles, and 3 of them are for loss.
Plus a return touchdown on the punt. On the block punt.
So another punting situation here for the Rams.
Number 8, Lewis Dillard, comes in to field the punt for Harrisburg.
Give him a chance to return a kick. Hodgson back to kick.
Motion. Harrisburg doesn't move, so they're coming.
Bad
it gets
punt.
tipped. It got tipped.
It did get tipped, so it's going to end up stopping at the 49, 20-yard punt, no return, and Harrisburg will have good field position again. This is the 4th time they're going to have the ball here in the 3rd quarter. Just don't have anything on the scoreboard to show for it. 2 fumbles and a turnover on downs.
Again, that's a test to Central Dolphins defense. They're holding on. They're holding on for dear life right now.
Koch near side. They're going to send Jayon Lewis to the far side. Mickens back in. I know you got a run clock, but I would love to see a deep shot with one-on-one coverage. Instead, they go with Mickens up the middle to the 45. 3 yards.
Got to try to soften up the defense on 1st down. Defensive backs for Central Dauphin, the corners are playing about 10 yards off. Looks like they don't want to get beat deep.
So everybody looks over at Coach Cal. Coach Calvin Everett still looking for a signal as the play clock is down to 18. Now the signals. Well, something wasn't right here as far as the clock for delay of game. So some cross signals here because we do have play clocks at both ends, one underneath the scoreboard to our left, camera left, and there's one at the field house. So the referee was keeping one signal. The play clock had 13 on it when the whistle blew. So just gonna get some signals straight here.
It's like the play clock and the referees were not on the same page. Coach Cal's gonna argue that.
Yep, and successfully wave the flag. Clock operator staking her case over here. She's sitting next to us.
I hear her. She said the button didn't work.
No harm, no foul. One of those little things.
For sure. A lot of fans came out here for the Harrisburg Cougars tonight. I'm sorry, today. I always say football games are a great community event. Right?
It's a party here.
Yeah.
Honest to goodness, it's a party atmosphere.
Nothing brings the community together like a high school football game.
I got here a little before noon and the parking lot was packed already. They did have a community breakfast here earlier today too, so a lot of people hung out for that and then stayed for the football game.
It's a good football game as well so far. There's a deep
Lewis
shot.
Looking to throw. Doesn't have anybody open right away, so Lewis is going to take it himself. Flag on the play. 2 flags thrown, one by the ref, one by the umpire. Personal foul. So they call blindside block. We saw that once last night. So mark it all the way back to just beyond the 40.
Brings up 2nd and long for the Cougars, but all this means is you can just dig deeper into the playbook, see what they got.
Just 2 receivers this time. Gonna let Koch do all the work here. 45.
It's a good tackle.
So 3, make it 3rd down and 17.
Number 5, Jaden Johnson. It's a good solo tackle out there. It's not an easy tackle to be out there in space. Mickens checks back in the game for the Cougars. Amir Russell checks in on offense.
Got Sinkler already in there, number 4. Jawan Johnson, 3.
Actually, 7 comes back off the field.
Are we back in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mode?
I believe so.
Because if there's 7 out there, there's too many.
You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 through 6 is on the field for the skill players for the Cougars. You don't see that typically.
Back to throw. And nice job on the crossing pattern is Messiah Mickens, and he's got the 1st down. 37.
That's a great catch and run by Messiah Mickens. Shows his speed again, the burst to get just enough for the sticks to move on forward, and it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
2nd 1st down finally for the 3rd quarter for the Cougars. 11 on the day, and we're at the end of 3. 21-0 Harrisburg leading Central Dauphin on PennLive.com and High School Sports Live.
Tucked away on 34 private acres in York County, historic Shady Lane is the perfect outdoor wedding experience, providing historic cobblestone backdrops, forests, gardens, and a gorgeous glass greenhouse. Your wedding day will be easy and as stress-free as possible with our suites to get ready on site. Multiple ceremony options, a separate cocktail hour area, a tented reception space, and more. A wedding coordinator is included in your package to make your experience effortless. You can inquire at historicsshadylane.com for more information. Discover the power of local expertise with global reach at Landmark Commercial Realty. Serving South Central Pennsylvania for over 3 decades, we are proud members of TCN Worldwide, connecting you to over 200 markets globally. Whether you're looking for retail, industrial, office, or investment properties, our team provides sound, honest advice tailored to your needs. Trust Landmark Commercial Realty to navigate the complexities of commercial real estate with confidence. Visit landmarkcr.com and leverage our global expertise for your local success.
21-0 Harrisburg, driving towards Hale Street. So we can't say it's like 3rd down in McDonald's anymore. They gotta get it out to the road here. Koch in the slot. No, they give to Mickens. Mickens brought down by Garcia.
Yep, number 2, Namani Garcia. He had a great first half, went quiet in the 3rd quarter, but makes a huge play right here. Set up 2nd and long for the Cougars.
So mark it back at the 41.
Juwan Johnson checks back in for Harrisburg. One of their athletes checks in and the lineman checks out. So let's see if they open up the formation a little bit.
63, Yermi Cabrera comes out with Johnson coming in. Titus Brown, 33, back in at fullback. Shank looking left. Has time. Has Koch. 35.
Makes 2 men miss.
30. Close to first down yardage. You say stop the clock. Will they say move the chains? Yes, they do. First down. Needed 14, got 14. First down at the 27. No offsides. He didn't touch anybody, and none of the offensive guys flinched.
It's like Harrisburg caught CD in a blitz. You know it's coming.
Mickens stumbles, but still gets to the 25.
Good tackle by number 39, Griffin Ione.
2nd and 8. Capital Blue Cross post-game report coming up following the 4th quarter. We'll have our play of the game, player of the game, as we put a wrap-up on this beautiful Saturday afternoon as Mickens takes it up the middle, busting through, 15, 10, down to the 8.
Mickens shot out of a cannon again through the hole. One player away from getting that into the end zone. Let's see if they go back to him so he can finish off his work.
They do. Off the left side.
He's trying to squeeze in there.
To the 4. Good job of tempo that time by Harrisburg, too. Now Mickens is going to come out on this play. Dent back in. Now Mickens being looked at by a trainer, so try and get an update on him later as PJ Dent back in. They go with him, left side, touchdown.
Dent has turned into a great short yardage back for the Cougars. He always seems to, he has a nose for the end zone and those short yardage downs. Gets his shoulders squared downhill, finishes his runs. Very strong runner.
Injury on the play. PJ Dent comes over on the bench here to give a fist pound to Mickens as a kind of a thank you for getting me in position to score. That's Hodgson, who is injured. Makes his way back over. Julio Martinez will try and go 4 for 4 on extra points.
Oh, blocked. Kick block. Can't return it in high school.
So 27-0, Harrisburg leads Central Dauphin. This is High School Sports Live on PennLive.com. More 4th quarter action in just a moment.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Nice drive put together by Harrisburg. They took over after the tipped punt at the 48 of Central Dauphin and put a really nice drive together. 9 plays, 48 yards. It chewed up 5 minutes and 12 seconds.
The 3 offensive touchdowns from Harrisburg, those drives have been very good drives, great execution, and overcoming penalties.
Wydra with the return takes it to the 39 of Harrisburg, and it'll be a first down.
Now, let's see if CD can get something going here. You want to try to get on the board at least. Feel good about yourself heading into next week's showdown with Chambersburg as they fight for their lives for the playoffs. So these last 9 minutes are big for the program for Central Dauphin.
Lebo's been pretty bottled up today. This time it's the give to the running back. That's Xavion Allen. And he gets 8 yards.
That was a good first down run. Brings up second and short, keeps the playbook open. Everything's open on second and short.
Three receivers set, 2 men in the backfield with Lebo. Allen back there again dotting the pistol eye. Bad snap. Allen ends up with it, but they lose about 10 yards. And Lebo took a little bit of a hit.
Yep, number 17, Symir Bullock, and number 11, Isaac John Lewis. Great pursuit. Tackle in the backfield brings up 3rd and long.
So the mishandled snap gets forces CD all the way back to their own 37.
It'll kill you. Now you have to put the ball in the air.
15 on the play clock. Johnson brings in the play to Lebo. Play clock at 10. May have to use a timeout here if you're CD. Coach McNamee, no, they get the play away. Allen.
They keep it on the ground, brings up 4th and short.
Gets it to the 46. Well, if you're CD and you're pretty much fighting for your life here, then you got to go for it here on 4th.
Got to go for it. Send a message to your team. You're going to keep playing aggressive.
Allen comes back out. This time they bring in Jaden Morgans, 44, as a tight end. Play clock at 12. Morgan's going to line up as a receiver. 5 wide receivers. You bet Harrisburg's going to be bringing the house, and instead they call timeout. CD calls timeout. They have 2 timeouts left.
It's a good timeout. Talk about it. 4th and 3.
We'll keep it here. We'll keep it here during this timeout. Central York and York next Friday night here on High School Sports Live and Penn Live. 7 o'clock. We'll also have same weekend coverage Saturday night at 7 on PCN. Don't forget tonight on PCN, a replay of last night's Bishop McDevitt Central Dauphin East game. And we thank our friends at PennLive.com for all of their support this season.
Next week game, York versus Central York will be a good one. Lots of good players. Got Shavane Anderson from York High committed to Syracuse. Got the quarterback from Central York. He is Brooklyn Nace. He's committed to Old Dominion. They also have Colin Gurley. He's committed FCS. He's going to Towson. Jay Sean Maddie from York High. He's another receiver. He has an offer to Syracuse. There's a lot of talent to be on the field next week.
Looking forward to bringing you that one here on Penn Live and High School Sports Live.
Brendan Smith from Central York, receiver. He's committed to Akron, or I'm sorry, Kent State, I believe. One of the two. I believe it's Kent State.
Same neighborhood.
Same neighborhood, same conference. Same conference.
CD needs the 49. I think they got it on forward progress. Wydra with the catch at the 50. As long as the referees judge that he wasn't going forward again, he's got the first down.
So the timeout worked for Coach Mack. Drew up a play to get right to the sticks. He did it. Good pass, good catch. 1st and 10.
From the 50.
Tell you what, this Harrisburg Cougar marching band always puts on the show. Never a dull moment at Severance.
They are right below us here. Always a fun atmosphere with them as Xavion Allen runs into a brick wall with Noah Ewell as part of that. Lost a yard.
Give it to Coach Mack. He's staying patient. He's not out here going 5-wide receiver trying to check it all around the field and throwing interceptions and extending the game. Sticking to his game plan, trying to work methodically down the field to get a touchdown. You can tell he's a veteran coach.
Far side, Peyton Wiley and Jaden Johnson. Xavion Allen again in the backfield. He gets it. Up to 48 of Harrisburg, 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 8. '78, Josiah Johnson comes in. He'll be left defensive tackle. As Harrisburg will play 4-man front. 4-4-3 defense. Lebo to throw. Cooper with the slant and the first down. Timing worked that time.
Yeah, it did. It got positive yards to move the sticks. Little tunnel screen.
So 11 yards on the gain up to the 37.
Lineman got downfield, got some blocks. Good job. Not a bad job by Harrisburg Cougars defense, though, to not allow that to pop for a long one.
Garcia in the backfield with Lebo. Wydra in motion. They go Wydra on the sweep. Wydra gets away from one. Yeah, ends up in another. Yep. Has a flag.
Still going.
Scrum goes forward, but the flag to the far side. See what the penalty is.
It's like a face mask.
Incidental face mask, so 5 yards. It'll be enough for a first down to the 25. From the 24. That was almost blown up by Samir Bullock. Instead, positive yards for for Central Dauphin.
And I know Harrisburg does not want to give up any points here. Knowing them, they want to pitch a shutout. They don't want any points on the board. So let's see if the Rams can get on the board here.
At the 21, 2nd and 7. Incomplete. Incidental contact for everybody there, so shouldn't be any flags. Be 3rd and 7.
So far all season, Harrisburg has pitched 2 shutouts, and Central Dauphin has not been held scoreless in any game so far.
Lebo with Garcia at his pistol. Wydra also in as an H-back. Whiteley and Johnson and a fumble.
Harrisburg recovers.
And the Cougars recover. Jeremy Baroa.
Looks like Harrisburg will be 1 first down away from sealing the deal here.
Yeah, CD only with 1 timeout. Game result is a formality here. Replay, and it was a bad snap.
Looked catchable, but high.
And Baroa just
wanted it more.
Ends up getting the recovery. So a bunch formation now here for Harrisburg on the left side. Dent. TJ Dent up to the 35-yard line. Gain of 7. One more gain like that and the party will continue without football. Back to throw. There's Elias Koch. Gets the pass from Shank, and he's inbounds. That's enough for. And then there's a flag for somebody for something.
Looks like it was on number 7 for Central Dauphin. He smacked Koch's arm down.
So probably don't even need a measurement now. What do they even say offsetting here? So it looks like the penalty will be marked off against Central Dauphin. That is a first down.
That essentially should pretty much ice the game.
So clock is being wound. They don't need to get a playoff if they don't want to until about a minute to go, but they're gonna still line up as if they are. Dent gets some yardage up to the 43. There's 4 yards. Probably not going to throw it anymore.
Tell you what, we are in an exciting time of the year as the playoffs approach. You know, there's going to be teams in there we didn't expect to get in and might knock somebody off, or we're going to see another team take that next step and make a run for a state title.
Shank. Dent bounces off one, gets outside, stays inbound smartly to the 39. 4 more yards for him. They do not have to run another play if they don't want to. Headphones come off of Coach Cal.
Yeah. I think that'll do it, Coach.
He's waving his team over and saying, hey, let's line up and say, job well done. Job better done today by Harrisburg. 27-0 will be the final score as the Cougars go to 9-0. Central Dauphin falls to 3-6 as we get underway with our Capital Blue Cross post-game show. As the horn sounds here at Severance Field, 27-0. CD loses to Harrisburg tonight. Well, we talk play of the game. This one was easy because it was really a momentum changer. You go back to when it was 14-0 Harrisburg. Central Dauphin stalled on the punt. We're actually showing footage here of player of the game, and Messiah Mickens made a nice comeback in his comeback game here. The Hoffman Ford player of the game. He is Messiah Mickens. Some nice runs, a lot of tackles for loss. There's one big one right there. So Messiah Mickens in his return to the lineup for the Cougars. He is our player of the game here for the Cougars. And the Pac Financial play of the game, this one pretty much made the momentum shift permanent. Samir Bullock with the block. The run back by Isaac Lewis, who himself had an awesome game. Good awareness by Lewis to get it, and a 44-yard block punt return for a touchdown. And that is our Pac Financial play of the game. Ben Dupree, we're coming to your place next week.
Yes, sir. Next Friday night. Big game. We've been talking about this all night and all year. Come down to this. This is the last game of the season every year. And it just so happens that this year is for the county championship. So it will be a show. We're looking forward to it.
Central York at York High. Next Friday night, 7 o'clock live on PennLive.com. Replayed Saturday night on Pennsylvania Cable Network. Ben, great working with you again. Thank you.
You too, Travis. Anytime.
For Director Chad Edwards, for Charlie Fortney, for everyone here with High School Sports Live and Penn Live, I'm Travis Sparks. 27-0 Harrisburg defeats Central Dauphin. Have a great weekend, everybody, and thank you for joining us.